Welcome back to another episode of I Hate the Homies podcast, episode number 106, ladies and gentlemen. Rock Teasy is who I be.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Mr. Raider Nation, a.k.a. Mr. Go Blue, a.k.a. Jason the Jet Terry, and I hate the homies.
And it's your boy Supa Dave. And Griff, I think we're still waiting from an answer from last week, right? How did we end the show? Remember, how did we end the show last week? We said his son had a chance to go to Georgia, Alabama, or Colorado.
Oh, yeah. He said he tried to give us a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Here we go. I want the cliffhanger. Go ahead and tell me.
You ain't even told him who your name is yet, dog.
I don't want to know. I don't care about my name right now. I want to know your answer. You made me wait all this time. This is David.
Didn't I say I was going to ponder? Didn't I say I was going to ponder for a moment?
It's a week.
Thank you.
When
How much pondering? Start? If you had to ponder for a week with your wife, y'all would be divorced.
That's a good one, dog.
I appreciate that. I felt good about that. Let me give
myself.
Let's get this out the way. Supa Dave, but guess what? We don't care. Rock, come on, give us an answer.
That's fair. Let's get this out the way. Give me my schools one more time, just so I can make sure I got them in my head.
Oh my gosh.
It was Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, or Colorado.
If my son was being recruited by them 4 schools and all them coaches came to recruit my son, who would I advise my son to sign with? That was the question, right?
Why are you repeating what we just said?
Because everybody didn't watch or see last week's episode, so I'm bringing everybody up to speed.
Okay. That makes sense?
I just said it, but go ahead.
So, if my son's goal is to get into the league,
you sound like Trump, dog. Go ahead, man.
Like a politician.
I'm cool. Yeah.
Do you want my response or not?
I mean, we want it.
He want it. Go ahead.
This is my response, so I can respond how I want to.
Apparently, you can. Go ahead.
No, because there's athletes that want to use sport just to get their education and get their degree.
We talking about you and your hypothetical son going to 4 hypothetical schools. We would not like a dissertation about everybody and their kids. This is just for you, Rock.
If my son, as I was saying, if his goal is to get into the NFL, and that's what his goal, and he's a specialty player.
You know what? I don't want to know. Just go to Olympics.
I'm cool too because
if he's a wide receiver, if he's a running back, if
this
he's a
wraparound thing you doing,
I'm going to Colorado.
Okay.
If he plays any other position, I'm going to Alabama or Georgia.
Way to start the show horribly.
There it is.
Super Dave. Thank you for messing up my 106.
There it is. I didn't say it. You got
my Griff. I'd rather have a number. You know how you used to give the numbers.
I'll give you 87. Yeah, 99 reasons, but Colorado ain't one, according to Rock. That's
shoot, Jack. All right, so let's get it popping, man. We're going to talk about the Olympics, of course. Everything's going down. It starts in Paris, and we just get started there. There was a couple quarterbacks that got paid. One of them still has not gotten paid, and that's your quarterback, Supa Dave, Dak Prescott. It's just a matter of time. They ain't got no choice. Comic-Con. If y'all don't know what Comic-Con is, we're going to explain what that is and talk about it a little bit because we're kind of some geekeroids when it comes to that.
It sounds very political, though. It sounds like we're about to talk about Kamala Harris for a minute. Comic-Con. Comic.
You know what I'm saying? And we got our top 5 NFL teams that are on a hot seat. What that means is they're going to have to win now or else. It is what it is. So episode 106 starts right now. Let's get it popping.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah, huh? I've been geeking for this broadcast. Got me in my bag, cause all they do is talk a lot of trash. Wait until I see them face to face off of this podcast. What you gotta say now? Check the facts, don't have the wrong stat. Rock T, he a genius as a sport, make Ricky smile, boy. Supa Davey Harley come up short on like it's Cowboys. Always controversial, Griff call out plays, no rehearsal. Got me talking all in circles. I hate the homies. And Griff be laughing like it's funny. But they never bet no money. They my mans, but they throw me. I hate the homies.
All right, hit the music, Griff. Let's start with the Olympics, man. So this is one of the biggest times of years when it comes to sports. This is the highest level of sport. The Olympics is going down in Paris, and we can barely hear the music, so I don't know if you got a raggedy.
More.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You gotta feel it, dog.
Oh, my bad. Let me give it to you from the beginning, because the beginning is the best part.
What kind of speakers you got over there, dog? There you go. So let's start with the basketball squads, man. The men and the women. USA came out balling. They win their first opening games. Kevin Durant. Oh my goodness, this dude hasn't played a game since April, and he came off the bench, dropping a cool 23, 24 points. He was 8 of 9 shooting. Couldn't miss from the 3-point line pretty much. Like, and then what everybody's talking about is how come Jason Tatum didn't even play? This is an NBA champion, top 5, 6 player in the league, didn't get on the court. What y'all got to say about that?
About the Jason Tatum?
Yes, sir.
I can care less if he played or not. I mean, just
really
go out there and win gold. It's not a big thing to me. Everybody's going crazy about he didn't get any minutes. I ain't the head coach. It's Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr said he made a mistake, man, not putting him in, especially when they got the lead late and blew him out toward the end. But it's not a big thing. This guy coming off an NBA championship.
He can sit down. He can sit down. Right. I was thinking the same thing. He ain't pressed.
Who cares?
Who they needed to swap him out with was Joel Embiid. Horrible showing. Hold on. Here's what's funny about Joel Embiid. Every time he touched the ball, every time they say his name, every time he does anything, the entire French crowd is giving him they're giving him the business. Now he know how all opposing people feel when they play the Sixers at home.
Well, so because he's from France, and
no, he's from Cameroon, but it's French, it's French ruled or colonized or something like that. But
so it's attached to France somehow.
Yeah,
where he's from.
But he wouldn't play for Cameroon. Didn't make it. He didn't play for France. But he said he got his American passport in 2022. But he also got his dual citizenship for France in 2022. So I think the French just thought he was going to kind of play for them.
Where was he born?
Cameroon.
So he should probably be playing for France if it's associated with France.
I mean, Victor Wembanyama and them was like, they thought he was coming. He said in his, I don't want to defend him. I'm going to just tell you what he said. The homie said he playing for America because his son was born in America. I don't know what he got going on back home. I don't know what he doing behind closed French doors, but he's so unwelcome.
Yeah, I guess it's his choice, man. He got dual citizenship, so he chose the U.S. of A., and that's where he resides, and it is what it is. But the women,
overhyped player. That's what he is.
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid is an overhyped player.
Why you say that?
When you look at the Eastern Conference, what has he done in the East? I mean, yes, he's got that one MVP that he begged for 2 years ago. I mean, he begged for that MVP. They finally gave him one.
Please.
After that, what have we seen from Joel Embiid? He's always hurt.
I've seen him be hurt.
If he's your big-time player on that Philadelphia 76ers team, you need more from him, especially in the East. The East is weak. That's the weakest of the conferences. The only wall that you got to get through is the Boston Celtics. He had 3 years. I blamed it on James Harden, which I'm going to continue to blame it on James Harden. But I'm telling you, when I look at Joel Embiid, he's a major part on why the Philadelphia 76ers are not playing for an NBA championship each and every year.
He ain't said nothing wrong.
Well, let me clean up one part.
You ain't like him saying that the East is weak.
The East is what? East ain't weak. But
yeah,
as far as Joel Embiid is concerned, you know, when it comes to ranking big men in the NBA, big man ain't like they used to be. It ain't like back in the day with Akeem Olajuwon and Jabbar and even Shaq and that his little era, whatever. But Joker, number one. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put Wembanyama number 2. That young dude is the truth. And I'll take both of them over Embiid. But Embiid is probably coming right after that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not saying much because there's not that many centers in the NBA right now.
I don't know. I like the giant youngin from Oklahoma City.
He cold too. But Embiid, he got game. You can't disrespect him that bad.
I'm not saying he got game. I said he's overhyped. He also
I take overhyped. He overhyped. He can play though. He can play when he feel like it, depending on what Joel show up. It depends what Joe, like tonight, Joel Embiid. Will he get you 26 and 14 or will he get you 7 and fouls and my ACL hurt in the first period? Like that's so he has a bad, I know what you mean, Supa Dave. He just got a bad reputation right now. Yeah.
I don't look at him like I look at Joker and even the young guy you said, Wemby. I don't put him in the same category. I mean, like I said, he got his MVP, but again, the 76ers are looking for a championship.
He play a little soft. I'll go ahead and say it out loud.
Well, let me. I forgot. Let me fix that. Joker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, then Wemby. Then you start.
I mean, it's hella people before. It's a good 7 people before. Joel Embiid is probably in the top 10, blah, blah, blah. But I'm with Supa Dave. He overhyped. The dude, you don't know which Joe gonna show. I know you know which Joker gonna show up.
Every night. Every night.
I know you know what Giannis gonna show up. Like
every night.
So you know, the Philly fans they not fun when you're not good. I believe this would be the year for him where they might just turn on him like, dog, like, get up out here.
But how much of the game did y'all watch? I mean, it came on Sunday. How much of it did you watch?
Well, I'm watching it on Peacock, right? So Peacock got the games playing exactly when they play. So you can watch it at 3 in the afternoon, or you know what I'm saying, 1 in the. I've been watching swimming trials, heats all morning. What I'm not gonna watch is men's volleyball. Let me just say this since we talk about basketball. Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna watch.
Y'all like the way men play with balls.
Number one. Hold on. I'm gonna help you with this NBA segue. So some dude that used to be in the NBA is now on the 3-on-3 or the 2-on-2 men's volleyball. Good. I hope he win. I hope whatever, but I'm not watching men's volleyball, not the team one, not the 2-on-2. Is
why not?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm not watching.
You homophobic or something?
No. Because I watched the men's gym. I like the dude on a pommel horse. He destroyed that thing.
With the dreadlocks?
No. The white boy with the pommel horse in the gymnastics where you got to basically hold your arms and flip your legs around the horse thing.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. So you ain't watching the pommel horse either.
I ain't watching none of it. I'm not watching it.
Hey, Griff, you like to be pummeled by a horse?
Man, you couldn't wait to do that. Was horrible, man, dog. That was grow up.
He don't deserve. Hey, Griff, he don't deserve anything after that. The way we started the show, and he couldn't answer a damn question. 20 minutes later.
Hold on. Did y'all know? Oh, let's talk about the women real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
The women, if you look at the instant replay, the women look like Shaq playing a bunch of kindergartners. Them Japanese women are so small, but okay, so how about this? They lost by 30 or 35 or something like that. But if you that small, they should have lost by 100. Like them ladies was itty bitties, dog. They look crazily small.
Yeah, their tallest player was like
26. They lost by
the tallest player was like.
So what do that say about your
6'1".
defense? Nobody wanted to really play defense against these little people.
Look, man, the women's team basketball team has won 56 games in a row.
Yes, sir.
Since 1992. So they're obviously the favorites to win this thing. And I don't see anybody really coming close to beating them.
Why the women game ain't changed? Like, not to cut you off, Rock, but why the women, answer me this, Rock, why the women game ain't changed like the men game in the NBA? Because the women also worldwide, though, you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about worldwide. Why hasn't it Why do you think it hasn't?
That's a good point, man. That's a good question because a lot of our women go overseas to play in these other countries.
Absolutely.
In the off season of basketball, and there's some stiff competition over there. So that's a good question. I mean, this is just one of those things. I guess the best way to answer it is in women's basketball, we are by far the best and have the most elite talent.
Yes.
Than any other country. And it's true because you can even take the WNBA All-Stars that beat Team USA a
we
couple
just
weeks
talked
ago.
about that last episode.
You can take that team and go to the Olympics, and they'll probably demolish everybody as well. So I think we got more depth overall.
And the men are about to play South Sudan, and South Sudan, it's their first time in the Olympics. These dudes is farmers, but I just learned this week that Luau Dang been sponsoring that team for the last 4 years, making sure they get to practice, have practice facility, paying for flights, hotels. Flavor Flav is sponsoring the U.S. women's polo team. Like, a lot of people don't know that these Olympians are working at the Waffle House and in different places. They just happen to be able to throw a shot put real far, but overall, their life ain't like a rapper or.
Hold on. So they don't get paid for the Olympics.
Dog,
Nope.
You don't know that? That's
Nope.
the worst. That's the biggest hustle ever, right there. They don't.
If you get endorsed or you get any kind of opportunity for endorsements, that's how you get paid. It's kind of like the Super Bowl. People that perform halftime at the Super Bowl, they don't get paid, but it's such a big spectacle. They capitalize and monetize off of that. So
now you want. So for example, the men's gymnastic team won the first bronze ever since 2008, and then there's a black dude on the team. He's the first black man to win a medal in the Olympics ever. Like, that's just in gymnastics, in men's gymnastics. Yeah, let me say that. That's just unheard of stats. And you know what, Supa Dave? Africa has never hosted an Olympics. I looked it up today. They have. I mean, think about it. Most of it go to Eastern or Western Europe, some Spanish countries. America gets it. Canada gets it. But Africa's never hosted an Olympics. And I was thinking about it. Africa has no representation in the swimming events either. Not diving, not one African country is in swimming or diving or breaststroke.
Not even a canoe. They don't want no part of that.
They don't want no part of that.
Because we can't swim.
They don't even they just we cool like all of Africa, dog. Like, it ain't one little girl that's aspiring to be a diver.
But
I'll be over here at the track.
I haven't watched now. I maybe watch maybe two or three minutes of the
opening ceremony.
No, hell no. The USA basketball team when they play.
Yeah, but you said you only watched the basketball.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't even watch the whole entire game. I only gave it.
You see Dwayne Wade getting his commentating on.
Yeah. I did for 5 10 minutes, but then what I also found out later on was when y'all talk about these guys don't get paid, but also that the gold medal is only worth what, $37,000? Did y'all know that?
I mean, that ain't, you can't just say only 37,000 because look at Michael Phelps got 9 or 11 of them.
So when you're not getting paid, is what you just said.
Well, they get, so how about this? In India or Pakistan, one of the countries, if you come home with a gold, they're going to give you a meatball restaurant. You get a meatball restaurant, and depending if you get a gold, you get a 3-bedroom apartment. If you get a silver, you get a 2-bedroom apartment, and if you get a bronze, you get just a single bedroom. But
get a pair of shoes.
If you get that gold, you can get a meatball restaurant, dog. Like, this is the real incentive your country is telling you why you need to run the fastest and give you this meatball restaurant.
No,
I swear, dog, I'm not making that up.
What they giving us? What they giving us?
Stop. Look at my dog. Speaking of meatballs, she like, what's going? I
What
can
up,
get
dog?
the silver.
What
Go
up,
ahead,
dog?
Marilyn.
What's
that?
What is big old Gruffy Griff doing with this little old poodle?
I got a giant poodle. She's huge.
Dog came out of nowhere.
I said meatball restaurant. Look at meatball restaurant, Maryland. You want meatball? You want meatball?
That's a nice looking dog, but it don't match. It don't match.
It don't match me.
You need a Rottweiler or a pit bull or something, dog.
Dog, let me tell you something. I got a Jack Russell Terrier that fits Supa Dave. How about that?
I love Jack Russell Terrier, dog.
I got a little saddle for Supa Dave on my Jack Russell. Watch out, Marilyn. No, but back to the stop. Back to the Olympics. Stop, Marilyn. I'm on TV.
The dog wants to be a part of the show.
Bang, get this dog.
Big burly grip, all scruffed up, and a doggone poodle coming.
Getting hemmed up by a poodle.
All I saw was a cloud. I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh.
You start talking about meatball restaurants, dog. That's your incentive. Let me tell you something. And not only do they not get paid, Supa Dave, but the bronze winner, so the men's gymnastics, they get the bronze, right? It's the first medal for the men, blah, 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 2008. They treat bronze people so horrible. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about 8 billion people on the planet, and you came in 3, and people just treating you like
you boo-boo.
That's
I tell people all the time, man, you get to if you make the Olympic team, I don't care if you last place in your competition, you like in track and field. If you finish 900 meters, you the 9th fastest in the world.
Well, look, I'm looking at the swimming. So here, how about they don't tell us this either? So they got heats for swimming, right? So they, I just watched the Galecki girl or whatever, the Katie, the girl from Bethesda, Maryland, the world champion in the 1500 meter. They got to run heats, dog. She's 41 seconds ahead of everybody. 30 times 50 meters, dog. 30 times, dog. Yeah. She's 41 seconds, and then. That's just qualifying. This ain't even this is just a heat to make sure you, and then the other American girl who came, she ain't even qualified. So not only did you go to the Olympics, you lost now you got to come back home. If you lose in the Olympics, you don't get to stay to the end and see everything. They like, okay, Griffin, we gotta Uber for you to the airport.
Deuces. We're gonna need your bed.
I think I'll be fine because that cardboard bed they sleeping on. I mean, did y'all see that? People about that.
It's improved actually from the last time. Like the sleeping arrangements and the whole, even the food at the Olympics, you would think it would be prime rib,
food for the best athletes, and they eating French fries.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I mean, I'm sure people like LeBron and some of these guys, they come in that got money already.
NBA players, they got money.
Yeah, they I'm sure they taking care of. They making sure.
But all them other people broke, man. Exactly. And shout out to LeBron and Coco Gauff, looking like George Washington crossing the Delaware with them American flags in the middle of the rain. What happened?
Speaking of Coco Gauff, she just lost. She got eliminated in the 3rd round, bro.
Did she just lose? In the last hour?
Man, she just lost, dog. So she's gonna be she still got a chance to win the medal for the doubles competition, but she lost in the singles 3rd round. Coco's out of here.
Still young. She probably got 4 Olympics in her. Still easy. Right.
She'll be around for a long time, and I can't wait for track and field to start, man. That's coming up tomorrow.
Well, the gymnastics is still I think tonight or tomorrow. Simone and
Biles.
It's the Simone Biles show.
Leg.
On one leg, dog. That ain't fair, dog. She just did an impossible. She did a difficulty landing that's so hard that they named it after her. Yeah, and she the only person who can do it, and she was one-legging it. And this is still just to qualify and other things. And
I can't believe this. Y'all really are watching this.
Oh, dog, I'm an Olympic fan, dog. I like I was watching archery
last week. Y'all said that last week. I told the truth about me.
We couldn't believe you just watched basketball. It's 90 different sports, and you just watching Is rock climbing this year still too, Rock?
I don't know, but I'm waiting to see breaking. I'm not
Let me
sure.
tell you
I don't think it started yet, but I'm waiting for break. I want to see how they're gonna do that.
The breakdancing competition simply says that hip hop is worldwide.
Come on,
bottom line, and how cool is it gonna be to be watching pre-qualification breakdancing Olympics for the next 4 years? Like, I'm excited. Like, that's dope, dog. And don't be surprised. I'm gonna say it first. Don't be surprised we lose to Japan.
Oh, dog.
Don't be surprised. Because remember, breaking for us was big in 85, 81. Breaking for them just kind of got big in 96, 99. Like, they still doing it. Ain't nobody breaking. Who you seen break? Dance.
I might watch that. Because
there's breakdancing.
Breakdancing gonna be sweet.
Back in the day, used to have a crew. I'm pretty sure y'all did too. Y'all had a crew back in the day.
Hey, the name of my crew was the Renegade Rockers.
I'm from Cali, so we ain't breakdance. We was popping though. We was popping, pop locking.
Y'all was clowning.
Hey.
Get it, dog.
Hold on, Supa Dave. You was a breakdancer, or was you the dude that just brought the linoleum?
I was the dude. I guess you could say that. I was like the mascot of the group.
He was the mascot. Yep. Hey, Griff, he was the broke dancer.
I was like a minion.
You guys want me to hold your? You want me to hold your boom box? Does anyone want me to hold your boom box?
You guys ready? I'm about to hit play.
Hey guys, I got the floor. I got cleaned it. Everything's ready. Whatever you need, I can. Anybody need help spinning? I can help you spin faster. While you spin, I can run next to you. It'd be like a 360 photo booth.
I had to be the mascot because I was never great at it. These guys were great.
I couldn't break dance at it, but we just didn't even breaking wasn't even like it was some cool Mexicans that could kind of get down in Cali, but we wasn't break dancing at all. We were like when the New York people would come to California, but we would be like, dang, that's sweet.
Listen, we had a full blown crew.
Did you?
We had a full blown crew. We was battling. We would battle every weekend.
Oh, nice.
We was in it, like for a strong.
What was your specialty? What was your
all the stuff on the ground?
Really? You can windmill, everything,
knee spin, all this. I was when it was time to go down to the ground and break on the ground. That was me. Then we had our up rockers. All the up rockers are the ones that they stay on their feet, all the pop locking and do all
pop
the footwork.
Lockers. You call them up rockers. That's dope.
Yeah, up rocking is popping and footwork at the same time, but you never go down to the ground.
Yeah,
up rocking. Yeah.
We was kind of, I guess, in Cali, we was a little up rock. We called it the skittle. We like the skittle in the middle of the pop locking. But I also I'm waiting for javelin, all the track stuff. I like the javelin. I like the high jump. I think the high jump is sweet.
Everything track and field, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll learn mine from this show because I won't be watching. So I guess I'll learn.
Shout out to the old lady that was on table tennis. She was the best when she was 12. Now she's 62. Came back. She just lost, but what's it feel like?
Get me to a real sport, please.
Dog, table tennis look dumb, dog. It's table tennis look super dumb, but when it's 2-on-2 and that little table and they be
you gotta respect that.
You gotta respect it, dog.
Hey, Supa Dave, do you play ping pong?
Yeah.
Are you sweet? Like, can you get a nice little rally? Yeah. Now imagine that on 100, dog. That's all it is.
200. How about 200?
It's almost like Forrest Gump in that movie where he was ping pong.
Exactly.
Dog, but the 2-on-2 is so fierce. It's so dumb because it don't look like it's this. Dog, they be coming way from back here and then they just hit it a little bit. And like it's so much moving around. I'm not mad at it, but I think a ping pong coach is a waste of a human being that's going to the Olympics for free. Like the ping pong coach and the swimming coach too, who when you get 50 meters left, he get the ring a bell, dog. Don't do that, dog.
So who's over the Olympics? Is it Peacock? Is it NBC?
Yeah, NBC Peacock is running everything live. You got to have the app, the actual Peacock app on NBC. They're gonna run everything regular during the day, and then maybe they show the basketball game or something at 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. But if you want to get all the way up to date and what times and the Peacock, they got an app too. I'm not sure what it is, but
I was gonna say because if NBC, I'm making an announcement right now. Y'all missing out on two guys right now that should be some kind of commentators for y'all because we sold 20 minutes of Olympics on this show, and I'm not even interested. But we're talking for 20 minutes, not NFL football, but Olympics.
Say, dog.
Dave, did you see Snoop Dogg come out with the torch?
Did see that. I did. See
every meter that he walked, somebody had a radio playing Snoop songs, and he would stop and be Snoop to all the songs. And Snoop's commentating is kind of fresh. I ain't gonna lie,
man. Did you see how he was commentating badminton?
I did. He was like, "Ooh, right
give
there.
Give me that.
Give me that. Ooh, keep that. Keep that. Yeah, that's me.
Come on.
All right. Let's talk about something because we losing Supa Dave.
Oh my
let's go.
Nobody worried about Supa Dave. It's the Olympics,
25 minutes of Olympics.
South Sudan should get the score ran up on them ridiculously. Like they might be the first team to not score. Yeah, like these boys is. When I heard the one dude say, "Hey man, you know we going against these athletes that have these facilities, and some of us is farmers. We got to get water from a well, and you talking about countries that." If y'all watch the opening ceremony, I'm gonna tell you why I like the opening ceremonies because they show the country, then they show all the people from the country. You know what I'm saying? Like they might show New Guinea, and it's 5 people out of the whole country. It's just 5 people. Then they show Australia, and they got 141 people. America got 591 people or something. And France had 400. Like it's just funny to me that it's countries that were just 4 people. Like
good luck there, guy.
Then you got good luck, dog. Hey, get yourself a meatball restaurant, dog. That's
all right. Let's go on and get into this football, man. We're getting close to football season. A couple quarterbacks just got paid, and one still has not. Who is that one we talking about? We're gonna discuss that next.
He played for Supa Dave's team.
All right, y'all. So go ahead, Dave. So what? Tua, Jordan Love, they got their contracts.
So over the weekend, you saw that. I think it was Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday that Tua got his deal,
and then Jordan got his the next
Jordan
day.
Got his deal Saturday. Tua got 4 years, $212 million, so $53 million annually for Tua, and for Jordan Love, 4 years, $220 million, $55 million annually.
And he got 75 guaranteed. This is what I love about Jordan Love. You beat the Cowboys and they give you a lick. That's it. We don't know nothing. Right, Rock, right? He the partner, the youngin' Aaron Rodgers just left. So the youngin' came in and got his bread. He just be a bust, dog.
He's smart. He's like, look, I got my team to the playoffs. Green Bay wasn't even supposed to be in conversation of even close to making the playoff. So not only does he get to the playoff, he gets a win in the playoffs. So yes, let's go ahead and get my money now before I go back to the version of Jordan Love that they thought I was going to be anyways.
The only reason I'm bringing all this stuff up right now, because if I'm an NFL owner and they set this whole thing up to where these guys are making outrageous money being an NFL quarterback, because who's the best quarterback right now in the NFL?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, who's right now out of the top 10 annually, he makes $45 million a year. And that's still a lot of money. But compared to what he's done, 2 MVPs,
he should have he should get $90 million a year.
Straight up.
He wants to win. But then you tell me that you bring, and I'm not hating on anybody, but Jordan Love, who played only 10 games last season. 10.
Dog. 10, shout out to his agent, though, Supa Dave. Fine. Shout out to his agent, homie.
Agent. Yes.
10 games last season.
10.
Playoff win against the Cowboys. And that gets you $220 million.
$75 million up front. Meanwhile, your boy, Dak Prescott, is damn near sucking a pacifier to try to get some money. And the ill part is his numbers don't lie. His touchdowns yes, he is horrible in the playoffs. Understood. But if the precedent is to give the youngin that nobody ever seen before, who was behind Aaron Rodgers just for a minute, and then they ain't even know if he was going to be a bust or not, if you're going to give him $75 million up front and $50 million a year, and he played not a dozen games, man, I'll go to another team and be somebody going to give me some money, but I'm not going to sit here and play with the Cowboy. And Jerry Jones is starting to look racist now. I'm going to just say that out loud. 81-year-old old white dude.
Is he under contract right now?
Yeah. No, they put the tag on him.
Oh, you saying is he under his original?
They put the tag on him last year and the year before. They can't tag him no more.
They can't tag him. I'm saying, is he under contract right now?
Yes.
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 So what are we complaining about?
You saying as an owner, because these other owners and Jordan Love had so much to dog. Who is Dak's agent? I'm firing somebody. No. Jordan Love just got the house, dog. Come on, man.
What Dak is doing is no different what Joe Flacco did with the Baltimore Ravens. He's betting on himself because each and every time somebody gets paid, like Jordan Love, like Tua. What does
but he got to finish this season, though. He got to finish this.
And that's fine. But that's how you play it out. He's betting on himself because no matter what, if the Cowboys don't want him, somebody's going to pay him, which is outrageous. He might be the first $60 million player annually.
Yeah, but he got to get that money. He got to get that money before the season starts, though.
Yeah, he got to. That's agreed. But so Davis coming from the. You got a contract? Don't you have a contract? Didn't our contract say we're going to pay you at the end of the year and you're going to take this money? So we would not like to hear I'm worth 60 and we would not like to hear that because you're under contract and signed it.
This is the problem I have with it. Everybody else complained about Dak not getting this money right now, or what Jerry Jones is not doing and Stephen Jones is not doing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, who cares? CeeDee Lamb is sitting out right now because he's going to get his money. We saw this with Dez Bryant. We saw it with a lot of players with the Cowboys.
Ezekiel.
They can eventually get his money. He's going to be in training camp. Dak, the same thing. He may get one before the season starts. But even if he doesn't, he's under contract, and the price tag goes up on the Cowboys. That's what they're playing with. They could have had this done a year ago and would have probably got him at a better deal than what they're going to get him now.
You can't. But Jerry Jones is starting to look crazy, dog. When the owners of Green Bay, these are teams that have notable
but they can
hierarchy in the NFL
because they have the money. The money is in a different situation, or his money's been allocated to different positions with other teams where you can make the move right now.
Ain't nobody out there in Green Bay. They gave Josh, you right. I'm just thinking about that. Not like they got 2-star wide receivers and a middle linebacker and the other. They can give Jordan all the money.
Right now, because eventually what they're hoping is to pay Jordan right now, but they have a window. Everybody has that window to win. When you start paying your quarterback, everybody has a window to start winning right now. So we're going to find out how real Green Bay is. Dallas is in a perfect situation right now. After what I saw last year against Green Bay, when nobody showed up, not even the coaching staff, I'm not putting money out there right there for these guys. Prove it. Prove it that you deserve it.
CeeDee Lamb got another 1,000. He got another 1,000. He's got 1,000 every year that he's played, right?
He's going to get his money. Everybody's going to get their money. Next year, it would be Michael Parsons trying to get his contract done, and he'll get his money.
That's why it's the agents, dog. I'm firing my agent. If I'm Dak Prescott, I'm calling him on Saturday saying, Did you just see what Jordan Love got? What's going on, dog?
Yeah,
what's happening?
Dak has got to sign his extended contract, rework that contract, get his money before the season start. Because if the season get going,
he gotta stay, and then he can't say nothing. And then he like Lamar. Remember, Lamar was going through that too. Remember, Lamar was saying, Joe Burrow's got all that bread, but I'm the MVP and ain't nobody paying me. It's cool. We're gonna see.
And what was smart? What was smart about Lamar? It ended up being the one that he was his own agent. Two,
his mama.
He didn't play.
His family. He kept it in the house.
He didn't play no games. Like, I'm not gonna go out there and risk getting hurt or risk maybe not starting the season off strong and giving them a reason to not pay me. So I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna chill. So Dak, as much as consistent as Dak has been in his whole career.
Thank you for saying that, because has been.
He's been very consistent, but hey, this
with
could
his
be a
losses
different year. This could be the year he stumbled out the blocks the first 4 or 5 games, and now his market value is going to decrease. Now we don't want that to happen. I doubt if that happens, but if you have to get your money, but you don't even want that to be in the conversation.
You don't want that to be the
don't
example.
Mess with that.
Right?
Get your money up front.
But this is the problem I have with everything. I started off by saying what Patrick Mahomes is making right now annually, $45 million. You look at the top 8 contracts going out right now. Love annually, $55 million. Is it what's his name? Out of Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor?
$55 million.
Sunshine.
He's really getting paid for what he did at Clemson and not what he did in the NFL, because what has he done in the NFL?
But the Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs is telling Patrick like this. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely. It's called deferment.
It's fine. Take this 45. We'll give you 40 off the books.
The only 2 people on this list that I see in the top 8 right now that should be making the money they're making right now, not above Patrick Mahomes, but I will be fine with them making their money. Jalen Hurts makes $51 million annually. But he went to
Jalen went in there and did his thing now.
And he went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And Joe Burrow 2 or 3 years ago against the Rams, he's at right now $55 million annually. But again, he got to a Super Bowl. Other guys on this list, like I said, with Jordan Love, what has he proven? Nothing.
If Jordan Love don't win this year, you know what? It don't even matter if Jordan Love don't win, because Green Bay fans is Green Bay fans, and they root for whoever got on that green and yellow, and all the fans own some of the team, and they're not a people that the Green Bay fans is like Canadians. They don't want no smoke. They just, as long as they can go see their Packers on Sunday. So Jordan, if you don't make it this year, brother, we got you next year. But Jacksonville, but you got your boy Trevor Lawrence, who basically has to beat Houston. You got to beat Houston. Indianapolis quarterback, the brother that got.
What's the incentive? He's already got his money. Right?
Yeah, but Jacksonville was. So you saying? So let me make sure I got this right, because I'm with you in some sense. You want me to pay you? You want me to? Okay? If I say, look, I'm gonna give you $15 million because I'm giving you the ain't that about what Dak is getting? 16, 17 million franchise, right?
Mm-hmm. Who is that?
Dak.
No, Dak is up
he's in the 40s, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the 40s. He's in the high 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dak is
for
up
the year?
Yeah.
Annually, yes.
Man, that's why Dak ain't caring. We the only one caring. Dak
I told you that.
I thought Dak was making measly money, dog.
He all right, but here's the deal. Is he a top 3, top 5 quarterback in the league?
No.
Statistically?
No.
Statistically.
Stat-wise, he probably in the top 5.
There you go. That's why he needs to get his money now. Get the market value. Get that 55, at least 55 market value with the other top tier quarterbacks in the league
before they start dropping. Yeah, before they start dropping.
See, this is the problem. I know you were going, Griff, a while ago with what I was saying. My whole point is about Patrick Mahomes. That should be your
Patrick.
45 million. Everybody else should be underneath him.
Blackies. We got
45 million. Everybody else should be underneath him until you prove that you can beat a Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but they messed that up. The owners messed that up. Messed that up for the first time. It was trying to remember. They gave somebody too much money and they had to change it.
With Watson, Deshaun Watson, he got all that guaranteed money. Go with Kirk Cousins.
No, Deshaun was the new one, but it was
you talking about
he played for Oklahoma, your team, and he went to the league. They gave him
Bradford?
No,
way back in the day. When was this? Are you talking about Kyler Murray?
No.
Yeah, he got his too. I
kind of about 15 years ago. They gave him $75 million as a rookie or something.
That's Sam Bradford. They stopped
that
that a
was
long time ago.
Is that Bradford? Okay, yeah. Then they was like,
that was
never do that again.
That was a bust.
He couldn't stay healthy. That was his major problem.
He was a little fella though. He was kind of small.
He had a little curly curl.
But I can't believe y'all. If you guys are owners, y'all don't agree with me. The starting point shouldn't be 55 million. It should be 45 underneath Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but if it's 32 of us and 8 of us done went rogue and done paid our, listen, what Green Bay did, it started a problem because now you going, okay, so if that's the case, why Brock Purdy ain't got no bread?
He's going to get the next one.
Yeah, he's going to get
the
his.
next one.
But everybody's finna restructure their quarterback.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, the Green Bay done mess it up for everybody. Jordan Love ain't proved. Yeah, from top to bottom, it's gonna have to be some. Look, man, Lamar Jackson could get that money that we gave him. MVP. He went to the Super Bowl, winning season since he been with it. Like they're gonna have to start doing something because this Jordan Love thing. That mean the youngin from Indianapolis. After maybe he take the coach to the playoffs and he just starts screaming, "What's up with my money?"
But I mean, y'all brought up a prime example just a few minutes. I know we got to move on, but Brock Purdy, he's going to be your next big one after that. He has at least a couple more years that they can win with San Francisco under his contract he's on right now. But once that contract,
like Rock said, you better do it while you can because that's all these for some reason. So here's what's funny: white quarterbacks and mixed quarterbacks don't be pressed about their money.
No, ask Kirk Cousins. You come off an ACL and you get a job with the Atlanta Falcons, make it a whole. You get
$100 million, dog. Hey, and guess what?
Quote
me. Supa Dave and Rock T, I hate the homies, quote me. It's gonna be a 30 for 30 that say somebody said, I'm gonna get you this 100, you get me 40, and you keep I got you on the backside. Promise you.
Hey, salute the agents. They doing their job.
Bottom line, shout out to the agents. Straight up. You absolutely right.
Let's get into Comic-Con real fast, man. Let's get into Comic-Con. And that's a big deal in the lives of people that are in that world. So we're gonna talk about that next. All right, Griff. For everyone that don't know nothing about what Comic-Con is, give them a quick snapshot elevator pitch of what Comic-Con is.
In San Diego, once a year, they have a comic. It started off as a comic book conference, so they called it Comic-Con. People pronounce it like Comic-Con. But they have a bunch of different conferences like that during the year around the country, but the one in San Diego is the biggest one. At this conference, they reveal what the next superhero movie is going to be, what the next big animation, what the big, the people from Flash on TV have panels, and the people, Superman and Lois cast come in. So it's all your favorite sometimes they do video games, but that's really saved for E3, which is the Electronics 3, which is like the Comic-Con, except for just video games. Sometimes they tell you it's a new Wolverine game coming or something. Well,
this is more movies and statues and comic books because
most people that come to Comic-Con, they actually dress up as superheroes and stuff.
Oh yeah, you get your whole. Now I don't know if you know, Supa Dave. I know you're a DC fan, a big Batman fan, but they have the Marvel Universe Infinite has a comic book thing. You can read comics that you read I just read this series when I was a 7th grader. They got the new comics. They got it's like all the comics free for maybe $80, $75. All the comics, the new ones, the never seen before, the digitally, and you could just go like this. DC has the same thing, and so I just go back and when I'm on a plane, and I'm on planes often, I'm reading comic books. Like, so to be able to watch. I'm giving no spoiler alerts, and I'm not going to say anything except if you do go and watch Deadpool and Wolverine, it's the highest it's number one. They almost made $500 million. Like they some $1 million short of $500 million worldwide.
Movie, and it's an R-rated.
It's the first R-rated movie that debuted so high over the weekend. But I'm gonna just tell you, if you got a 10-year-old,
you may not want to take them.
I mean, I'm a whole comedian, and it is vulgar.
Dark.
Like it's
it's
like
Deadpool.
I mean, Deadpool. I know, but it's like he was extra vulgar. Like we already know he vulgar Deadpool, and you know what I'm saying. But
the cool thing about is you're seeing another side of Wolverine. Like Wolverine has always been, he still is, but he's always, he
ain't here for the fun.
He
want to kill folks.
The funny person, exactly.
Yeah,
so
he want to kill folks.
Brought that personality out of Wolverine a little bit.
Yes,
and I love it.
So the whole thing at Comic-Con, they always make a big announcement about something like.
So they tell you the new Marvel MCU in 2 years. So they did that. It's 2. So it's the Avengers Doom and the Avengers
Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday, and then Avengers Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. And they both being directed by the Russo twins. The Russo twins did, I believe, Captain America and some other ones. And so they bringing back some people that really know the universe and the story arcs well. Oh, they also introduced a new Fantastic Four that's coming out.
It's going to be a part of the Avengers because it's going to explain the story about Dr. Doom.
Yeah, but for the people who don't know, and you just think of Avengers, Fantastic Four is Reed Richards, Invisible Girl, and Torch, and the Thing, right?
Yeah.
So the new movie that they're making about them is going to be kind of set in the 60s. It's almost like let me tell you something. So the Comic-Con thing, if you got a Fire Stick, they had some kind of IGN or something where you could go on your Fire Stick and look at Comic-Con, and they was breaking down everything in 12-minute bits, like everything. The new Captain America, the black dude that's playing Captain America, the new Captain America, the new. Well, they introduced. So Dr. Doom is the antagonist of the Fantastic Four. Yeah. So if you're not if you're a new comic book person, you like Dr. Doom, never heard of him, but he been on Reed Richards' nerves for the existence of the Fantastic Four. So he's like a big villain. He just basically wanted to take over the world. You know what I'm saying? He wears a mask with a hood on it. Well, they say
they had so many guys on stage dressed like Dr. Doom.
There's about 30 people on stage. And then the guy is setting it up, and we had to pick, we had to find somebody great who could play this iconic character. And here he is. So the people kind of moving on stage with the mask on, and everybody in the audience is guessing. Oh, I bet it's so-and-so. I bet it's, you can hear him shouting out names. I already know who it is. Dog, when he takes his mask off, one of the people come to the front, take their mask off, and it's Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Man,
who played Iron Man for the last 15 years, who started the whole Marvel MCU. Remember, Dave, if Iron Man didn't jump off, then they wasn't going to make nothing else. Like that was part of the. So Robert Downey Jr. and let me tell you something. When that mask came off, I said I went just like this. Way to get your money, Robert. That's an agent. That means somebody love you enough to say you want to work again, even though we killed your character off in the biggest kill off in the history of. You want some more money?
Come on, dog.
You know what I said when he took the mask off? I said, "There's Kirk Cousins right there."
Yes, sir.
Continues to make money.
Never forget they found him drunk and naked at his neighbor's beach house. Robert Downey Jr. is the GOAT, dog.
You couldn't find any other actor to play Dr. Doom. You had to go back to the guy that actually died in Endgame.
And then it'd be different. It'd be different if he was playing a character in, say, a Batman series, because but he playing against the Avengers. Thor and Hulk and Captain America, all of them who
that's the brilliant thing about the universe, about comics and the whole superhero world is you can do that. Like it's make-believe, but real, kind of sort of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
it's make-believe and it's real. But it tells you right there, if that was a black man, he wouldn't be getting another job just like that.
Unless but peep though, they was about to give Jonathan Majors. He had 10 movies. 10 movies with Marvel. So you can't say if it was a black man. This is the bottom line to everybody that listens to our show. When they like you, they like you. Period.
You
no, what I'm saying is you died and you coming back as a different character. How many black men you gonna see do that?
You ain't gonna see that
when they like you.
That's all I'm saying. That's all.
You ain't gonna see that,
and you ain't gonna see that on.
Okay, all right. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you ain't even gonna see that in Black Panther. And he black.
Man. Because we was wanting, what's his name? We wanted the cousin from Oakland to come back in another movie. Yeah, we want. They was like, bring him back. He can.
And he's like, no, he's dead. He ain't coming back. And would you let the girl be the new Black Panther?
But Robert Downey Jr. get to play the bad guy, the good guy, in all the movies.
Let's get to these picks right quick.
Hey,
we said it's your top 5 teams that need to get it together this year. We'll go 5 through 1. Thanks, babe. You about to leave? That's my wife. She's my number 1 pick, by the way.
Are you sure it wasn't the poodle?
Come on. That's not the poodle. That's a human being. Babe, come here.
Hey, girl. Hey, Rob.
Unlike you, Super Dave, I got proof. He got proof.
There she go. What's going on, lady?
They all being fake. They being fake. You see that little Super Dave when he went like that? That's how you know he ain't got no wife. He ain't even know how to wave to mine. He was like,
he like doing,
what do I do with my
doing
hands?
This kind of stuff. He got happy fingers.
So we said take your top 5 teams that need to get it together. I'll go first. 5 through 1. Number 5, the Steelers and Sierra husband. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. Number 3, the Cowboys and Dak Prescott. Number 2, the Buffalo Bills and Josh. And number 1, Baltimore and Lamar, man. Baltimore, you all these MVPs and all this money, and you ain't hitting on, and you 2 of 6 in the man. That's my 5.
I go next.
Right.
We're kind of close. I got the Cowboys at number 5. Like
okay.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
I got the Steelers at 4. Like,
we was real close.
It's great what Tomlin been doing in his whole career. He hadn't had a losing season, but
now he got problems.
Come on, dog. Let's go.
Yeah, now we got problems.
Let's go. Buffalo Bills number 3. That's a no-brainer. I think this is the year that they're gonna have to try to figure it out, or it's
because they let everybody go. They're
gonna blow it all up. I mean, they halfway blew it up already, but they're gonna blow all of it up if they don't get nothing done this year.
They keep everybody. Go ahead.
And then number 2, of course, Baltimore. They still got time, but number 2, Baltimore. And number 1 is the Jets. It's a one shot with Aaron
this is
Rodgers.
It, brother.
Like last year was supposed to be that. This is it. Like this is
so we got our same top 5s. You and I. Super Dave, what about you? 5 through 1.
The top 5 teams that better get it together. Number 5, the Miami Dolphins. You just played Tua. You brought Cheetah in 2 years ago.
Agreed. I can say that too.
Yeah,
that little itty bitty coach, that little man of a coach that looked like a 7th grader. He better. You right.
The whole point is you can't play in cold weather. You better try to get home field advantage because you're going to go through Kansas City. That's going to be a problem for them. Now, my number 4 is Buffalo Bills. I think we all agree with that one. Buffalo, because you already paid your quarterback, but you lost a lot of players now. Number 3, the Cowboys. I think it's right there. Two back-to-back years at 12 and 5. if they're gonna do anything, this is the year, because after this year they got to pay CD Lamb.
Dog, I would love to go 12-5, dog. Jesus.
Oh, exactly. Number 2, I think we all agree, Baltimore Ravens. Now you got Derrick Henry there, but this is the year for either Lamar Jackson to step up. You got 2 MVPs now, but you got to get to the next level. I think y'all gonna be surprised by my number 1 team, the 49ers. 3 straight NFC Championship games. They went to Super Bowl last season.
Oh, they did. They was. You right. They are.
Got to get Kyle Shanahan. You got to get the job done. That window is closing, because
I forgot about that.
Purdy, you start losing players. We always say each and every year the most dominated team in the NFL, but the most dominated team in the NFL doesn't end up with the Super Bowl trophy at the end.
Yeah.
And every year it's not Patrick Mahomes, but they've lost to Patrick Mahomes twice already in the Super Bowl. You got to get it done. It's good to say you've been there, because the Cowboys can't say that right now, but they're in the same boat with the Cowboys. It's been almost 30 years since you won a Super Bowl.
Hey, Patrick, don't worry about those darkies. We got you on the white side.
Y'all ain't got nobody, because he gonna be mad at y'all for what y'all did. Who was the player that had the little Muppet of him and did the Kermit the Frog last week?
Oh.
Yeah, y'all gonna pay a price for that. He said it'll get handled when it gets handled. Remember that.
Hi, Miss Piggy. That's a bad Kermit the Frog. Hey, Miss Piggy.
He do got a squeaky funny voice, but what he don't have is no talent. How about that?
He's a frog in his throat.
Don't talk and throw the rock, dog. Like, just throw the rock. Don't worry about your words.
And that's
much. There it is, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
who was y'all coach back in the day? It was a Bill I can't think of his name. He went to Nebraska for the Raiders.
Callahan, you right? Yeah.
Bill Callahan. Remember what he said about y'all back in the day? We are the dumbest team in the NFL, and y'all continue to be the dumbest team. Why would you go wake up a sleeping giant? He just won a Super Bowl. Just be quiet.
Because we got to play him twice a year, and if you're gonna lose twice a year, let's get let's get it off now.
Did you hear that your former coach John Gruden is still trying to get back into the league?
Man, poor John, dog.
John said, "Come on, man."
It be the 12th story on ESPN. Gruden still trying to.
He should have stayed in the broadcast booth.
And he just getting. Oh man, he was so good. He's so
John
OCD.
like a black man. They're treating him like a black man.
Man,
I don't know what.
John
you know
Gruden.
what? Once he start talking about them owners, no, they treating him like Kaepernick.
Man, John done. Man, I tell you what else is
letting
done.
John back in there, dog.
This episode is done. 106. I hate the homies, man. Rock Teasy is who I be.
It's your boy Griff. I was going to say meatball restaurant. Wait for my dog to come up here again. Raider Nation, go blue. It's 25 days to NCAA football, and it's 37 to the NFL, and I hate the homies.
And it's your boy Supa Dave. And Rock, you know you were thinking this. When we saw that white arm come across and touch Griff, we said, when you start messing with white women? It's your boy Supa Dave, but guess what? We don't care.
But we do care about that doggone poodle of yours. Oh, you ain't got no Rottweiler, no pit bull, doggone.
I had them giant dogs, cane corsos and mastiffs, and they dumb. That's why. They dumb dogs. The poodle is the second smartest dog behind the German Shepherd.
I got a Chihuahua at home, so that's what I deal with.
You are a Chihuahua. And someone needs to walk you.
Deuces, we out, man.
I hate the homies.